Turn your scrap wood into cash with this great wood art project. Hi, I'm Donna, and on our channel we like to show you woodworking projects that we have made and that have sold really well for us. Today we're going to be working on this wood art piece of an acorn. This piece costs right around $5 to make, and we sell this for anywhere between $50 and $75. And as always, the patterns are available on our Etsy store. If that's something you're interested in, I'll leave the link below. So we start off by gluing down the pattern piece to our wood, and I've chosen to use really rough old scrap wood. This wood's from the cottage. It was outside. It's really rough and rugged, and I thought that really added a lot of character to this acorn. So I glued down the pieces on my wood, and you'll see here I have a couple of them. They're tongue and groove, so they're stuck together, so it's a little awkward to cut. And then I go to the scroll saw and cut it out. And this one it's a lot of pieces, but they're really easy cuts. And so you just start to cut it out and just go piece by piece. And the other option here is you could cut your pattern into little pieces, and then you could put each one of those on individual scrap wood, and you'd be able to use up a ton of your little stuff that way as well. We found wood art to be a really great way to use up scrap, use up extra wood that you've got lying around, and to make real money with. We've sold a ton of wood art pieces, and they sell really well consistently. We just sell them on our local marketplace, and we've done very well. We've had a lot of people reach out to us and ask us to make multiple pieces, specific pieces. There's so many opportunities here, and you can do anything you want, any topic, any subject. It's a really great way to make some extra money. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. And we also have a website, ideas2ididit.com. And if you go over there and if you sign up for our newsletter, we will email you a free wood art project. So you could download it, print it, and give it a try and see if this is something that you like. Okay, so this is what we've got. I've cut it all out. I really like the look of the top. It's really rough. The bottom's not quite as rough. It didn't come through as much as I wanted. But I know I'm going to round off the outside edge of the top. I'm going to leave all this. Okay, so I replaced those two pieces. I didn't like how where the wood was rough, it was creating a line. It didn't look right to me. So I just replaced those two, and now I'll have some texture on either side, but the middle is smoother. I'm happier with that. Okay, so now we're ready to stain this, and so I just have a variety of stains here. I like the old school oil stain, so I'll just pick a variety of colors and I will show you when it's done. Okay, so I just thought I would show you quickly how I divided this up. So I have my pattern, and I picked out what I want it to be: light, medium, dark, and gray. So I've got my light pieces, my medium pieces, my dark pieces, and then these will be the gray color. So I just organized the pieces so then when it comes to staining, it's easy and everything gets stained properly. Okay, so this is where we are. We've got the dark, medium, light, and the gray color. So we'll let that dry and then put it together. Okay, so once I've got everything, it's stained, it's dried, and I've glued it together. Now I've just kind of glued the pieces lightly in place, and now I'm going to work on adding some shadows to the piece. This is something I like to do. It's not necessary, but I do feel it adds a lot of dimension. So I basically take watered down acrylic paint, a mix of a black and a brown, and I use it to create dimension and shadow. So you'll see I've done it under where the cap of the acorn would sit on the acorn to really deepen that darkness to help with the shadow. And now I'm just doing some along the sides. I'll do it on both sides to help create that roundness. And again, it's just about adding dimension. This is something I really like to do. You don't need to do it. And I also like to add a bit of the paint in between the cut lines, especially where the wood tones are similar, to really help bring that distinction into the cuts. You could also do this by making sure your pieces that are touching are really contrasting colors. And again, you don't need to do this. This is just something I really love to do. I love to paint. And so this is how I add my personal touch to this. And I should mention, we frame all of our wood art pieces using a 2x4 frame method that Chris came up with. And this allows us to make frames so inexpensively, like $1, $1.50. And so there is a separate video on how to do that. I can link that below if that's something you're interested in. It's nice to have the completed piece all handmade by you, and it really helps keep costs down as well. So we're coming to the end of this, and you'll see I'm just really going back and adding some more darkness. I love to paint. I could paint on this forever. So we are coming to the end, and here is the finished piece. I really hope you like it. I hope you give wood art a try. It's a fantastic way to make money. And we thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your time spent with us, and we hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks so much.